Hey, this is John. Thanks for checking out the video. Today we are going to install a Weber beam blocker on my 1974 Fender Deluxe Reverb amplifier. It's all stock with the exception of a newer Weber speaker that was in it when I got the amplifier. I actually traded a guitar for this up at Atlanta Discount Music. So this is kind of one of my COVID projects now that we're doing some stuff on the channel and doing some repairs and stuff. So this amp is incredibly bright sounding. I have been putting some hours on the speaker and that does seem to be helping. But I talked to the guys at Weber and they recommended trying a beam blocker on this to see if we could get rid of some of that high end until the speaker is a little bit more broken in. I am running a Stratocaster, straight in, no effects. And then I've got the amp mic'd up right now with a 57. So let's get the grill off and let's install this thing and see how it sounds. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe down below. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize the channel and help get some beginners into some free one-on-one lessons and some affordable instruments. If you'd like to learn more, check out the links down below. Thanks. Let's do this. So the first thing I'm going to do is move the 57 just away from the front of the grill and from the speaker, but I'm just going to swing it out of the way so it stays in the same position so we can listen to the A/B versions of the amp with and without the blocker in it. Alright, I've already loosened the grill a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop it off now. I'm keeping special attention not to bend any of the silver face metal. Alright, there we go. The grill's in great shape, as you can see. This amp is in unbelievably good shape for 1974. In fact, I thought it was potentially maybe a reissue when I bought it, or when I first saw it. So now, let's take a look at the beam blocker. So as you can see, the beam blocker is essentially just a piece of flat metal with a dispersion cone attached to the front of it. And what happens is this will go over the front of the speaker and help kill some of that piercing high end just by eliminating that central cone of sound that comes across. Now we could go at this from the back, but we have some front mounted speaker screws here, so I think what I'm going to do so I'm just going to try to take 2 of these speaker screws off, and then we're going to put this right on. Alright, that's one of them off. Alright, that's both screws out. And so now what I'm going to do is take the side that has the rounded top, and I'm going to put that facing into the speaker, into the middle of the speaker. And now I can put the screws back in. Go ahead and make sure it's lined up. Just get these started. Alright, that's the first screw in. Alright, that is in there nice and tight. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing the speaker back, or I'm going to swing the SM57 back right to where it was. And let's see if we can hear a difference from the front. Before I put this all back together, I'm going to let Buster do the final inspection on this. See what he thinks. What do you think, buddy? I approve. All right, let's get this put back together. Alright, so that is a quick tutorial on installing the Weber beam blocker. I'm not sure how well it's going to actually pick up the differences with the setup that we have here, because I do have a vocal mic above me as well as this 57 picking up the amp. But if I were to stand directly where you're viewing this video from, I could definitely tell that it's pulling off some high end, and it was a lot more pleasing in terms of that real top end brittleness. The clean is kind of where I notice it the most, and when I was playing it just now, standing where the camera is, it definitely sounded a bit better. If I were to stand off axis, kind of where the guitar is now, or off to my left shoulder, you'd still get some of that brightness, but the beam blocker seems to go a long way in helping solve that. So anyways, thanks to the folks at Weber for swapping emails with me for a week or so. I thought about getting some different speakers and a few other things, but the beam blocker, I think it was like $12 or $13, really seemed to do the trick. I'll also put some B-roll in here of the speaker that I'm using, so you can get a look at that as well. But it was a highly recommended speaker. It's a great speaker. So if you like the video, like and subscribe down below. If we can get to 1,000 subscribers, we can monetize the channel, get some kids into some free one-on-one lessons and some affordable instruments. If you'd like to know more about that and support the channel, check out the Patreon link down below. Thanks, we'll see you in the next video.